I think for me, my physical and mental health has gotten a lot more important to me since I've gotten older. I've got a career with Physio Inq, I've got children, we have a family-owned business that my husband runs, so life's really busy. I love all those things, and if I wasn't, I guess, at my best physically and mentally, I wouldn't be able to give 100% to all those things.
Personally, I value my health tremendously because it allows me to do the things that I love doing, traveling, visiting family, spending time with the people that I love, and maintaining my independence. From a professional perspective, I think that maintaining good physical, mental and emotional health is so important, because when you're working in the health sector, you're working with people that are quite vulnerable and who require a lot of your attention, and you need to be on your A game to be able to give back. And if I'm struggling either physically or mentally, and I'm not there, I'm not present for my clients, I'm not able to be the best professional that I can be.
I think they all go hand in hand. I feel like if I'm physically well, or I'm doing exercise or going for a swim before work, or something as simple as a walk, I find that my mental health is much more clear, and emotionally I feel better throughout the day.
My physical, emotional and mental well-being is extremely important to me. I'm a busy mum of 3 kids, I am a wife, and I also manage a team of therapists. So I know that if I don't look after my own mental health and well-being, I am unable to fulfill any of those important relationships in my life.
In terms of ongoing health checks, I have really found it valuable to actually continue to engage the EAP or Employee Assistance Program after I accessed them following a crisis that I was going through. I was told by my psychologist that actually booking in regular booster sessions was a really good way just to kind of check in and really make sure that we're doing everything that we can to put into place strategies for if those stressful situations do arise again.
I make sure I exercise, and definitely minimal alcohol content for me is a bit of a game changer. I don't think we talk about perimenopause and menopause enough for women, and I'm not sure why, because it is something that, you know, over half of the world's population will go through. I think for me, it's been important to connect with friends that are going through the same period of their life. It's really good to kind of, you know, chat about these things and, you know, understand it's not just you going through it, and, you know, have a sounding board. Also, a game changer for me has been my women's health GP. They are a godsend. So I think, you know, women out there, don't feel like you have to endure. You know, there are lots of things that you can do to help you through this period and increase your mental and physical well-being.
I do have ongoing health checks. As a woman, our bodies are required for so much, and it's important to make sure that we know how to keep them intact and keep them in good nick, and how to care for ourselves so that we're able to commit to all our tasks throughout the day. Women also face many health issues that can be quite debilitating through the day. As someone who suffers from endometriosis, I've known the pain that it can cause and how it can distract you from other things such as work or socialising or just your regular routine. So regular health checks has helped me keep on top of my pain and manage my pain, and that way I'm able to sort of go back to a regular day-to-day business.
During lockdown, I really tried to make a shift as to my motivation and the reasons behind exercise. And I think that during COVID and lockdown, it was even more evident that exercise shouldn't just be looked at as a form of maintaining one's physical health, but so much more from the benefits it has emotionally and psychologically. So I found that with that change, I've allowed myself to start doing forms of exercise that I really enjoy, rather than the ones at the gym that are going to be the hardest or get me stronger or burn the most calories.
Drinking enough water, and that was having a huge impact on my concentration and energy levels. So what I did was I, looked at my existing habits, and one thing I do every single morning is I walk my gorgeous Labradoodle Walter. So, you know, there's 2 W's there. We've got walk and Walter. So what I did was then I started to introduce water into that. So it was the 3 W's in the morning. So I would make sure I was walking Walter and taking my drink bottle with water. And this just gave me that sense of already achieving something that was really valuable for myself, but also having that existing habit to have it stack and to remind me until it became just a part of my normal routine.
As a telehealth clinician, I've prioritised setting time aside every day to go for a short walk. I find that daily walks are a great way to have a mental break, putting my mind to rest from the workday and helping me feel more relaxed. As I sit behind the computer all day, I feel like a walk is also very beneficial for my physical health. I like to go for a walk as soon as my workday is over to ensure that I switch off for the afternoon as I put all my work thoughts aside.
I like to try and get there 4 to 5 times a week, but obviously with a busy life it's difficult. But my agreement with myself is that I go 3 times a week. I really just like to get on the treadmill, walk. I love strength training, put some tunes in my ears, just having that feeling of being strong and having a really good sense of well-being.
I am someone who doesn't like to do the same thing over and over and over. I couldn't go to the gym and do the same program every week. So I like to set myself challenges, and I think in a way by knowing that I'm probably only going to do certain things once, it kind of gives me that extra bit of excitement about it. So I think that's definitely something that helped me to get through the training and to cross the finish line for a marathon in 2018. Just recently, my latest challenge has been to go to all of the different park runs locally on the Gold Coast and surrounding, and to try and work my way through increasing my distance by engaging those different runs that are available.
That means going to the gym super early in the morning, so moving my body, having those relationships with my friends at the gym early in the morning, connecting with others. So that's setting me up to have a really positive day, helps to manage my stress levels, and then that way I know I can be the best version of myself. What advice would I give other females trying to balance motherhood and a career is that you can do it. It's hard, but you know, you can do it. So you just obviously have to be super organized and prioritize your own health and well-being. So finding out what helps you manage your stress. So for me, it's exercise, but for everyone else, it's going to be different.
I have to have my strict working hours, and if I can just tell myself at the end of the day that I worked as much as I could, I did as much as I could that day, then I should be proud of that. I think we have to-do lists that are ongoing. We are never going to finish everything. So as long as we can finish the day knowing that we did as much as we could that day, even if we didn't tick off everything, I think that is a really valuable way to be kinder to yourself and not to continue to work, all sorts of hours. So I think for me, really establishing those non-negotiables around your work hours and having that opportunity to leave work for the day and then to start fresh again the next day.